In a major update from the energy sector, Ukraine has announced it will restrict diesel imports from India starting October 1st over fears that Indian diesel contains Russian origin components. This move comes as Kyiv seeks to limit any indirect financial flows to Moscow during the ongoing conflict. Ukraine's fuel supply is under pressure after key refineries like Kremenchug were damaged amid the war with Russia. With imports crucial, authorities say all Indian diesel will face tests to detect markers associated with Russian crude. The crackdown comes after reports that more than 15% of Ukraine's July 2025 diesel imports came from India, sparking claims that Kyiv was indirectly paying Russia. Russia currently supplies nearly 40% of India's crude oil, with Indian private refiners buying at a discount due to Western sanctions. Since 2023, India has quickly become a major exporter of refined fuels, not just to Ukraine, but also to Europe. Experts say a growing share of India's diesel exports may contain processed Russian crude, triggering scrutiny from Kyiv and the European Union alike. As per Ukrainian sources, the new restrictions will use fuel sample testing to screen out Russian origin components. Earlier in September, President Volodymyr Zelensky applauded the US move to slap 25% tariffs on Indian fuel, arguing for additional pressure on Russia and Moscow's trading partners. The European Union is also considering its 19th package of sanctions against Russia, which could target countries accused of helping Moscow bypass restrictions. India's rapid rise in the refined fuel market, with growing volumes of Russian oil, has drawn attention from both European and Ukrainian officials concerned about sanction-busting trade. India's government has repeatedly said oil purchases are driven solely by the country's economic priorities, not foreign pressure. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman reiterated this stance earlier this month. India will undoubtedly be buying Russian oil. For Indian industry, cheap Russian crude is a competitive necessity. As Ukraine tightens diesel import rules and the EU weighs further sanctions, the fallout could redefine the global energy map. With India balancing its domestic priorities and growing external scrutiny, the fate of cross-border energy flows will shape not just markets, but the broader geopolitics of the ongoing Ukraine conflict.